Good morning, I'm Meteorologist Jonathan Oh with Western Pacific Weather and the weather page. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. This is a morning update for Western Pacific Weather on strong Typhoon Halola as it continues to move toward the west and approaching the Okinawa and Amami Islands. I mentioned strong typhoon. It is still a strong typhoon as of this update with a movement toward the west at 15 kilometers per hour. Pressure still at 955 holding steady, not surprising. We will expect the systems to start weakening just a bit as it starts making a turn toward the north. Winds at 144 kilometers per hour, gusting to 216. That's equivalent to 89 miles per hour with gusts up to 132. So this is a bit of a storm that we'll be looking at as we go forward in time. Now, as we look at a closer image of Halola, this is what we call the ABN enhancement. We have different color tables to give us different perspectives on the various temperatures within the system, and it gives us an idea of the intensity of the storm. While we do not have a clearly visible eye in terms of the clear opening in terms of efficiency, we are still seeing a clear central circulation of the system. So it's still holding us up together, and so it's going to definitely have an impact as we progress during the next 48 hours. As we go through the day Saturday, we'll see the greatest impact from the system. Here's the latest track for Halola as it continues to move toward the west. As we go into the day Friday, as we go through the afternoon and evening hours, we will see this system creating some waves. Friday's greatest concern will be the waves. We're not going to be concerned with the winds or the rain quite yet. It's Saturday morning through Sunday morning that it will be of the greatest threat. We mentioned this during the late night update from Western Pacific Weather that Friday night into Sunday morning is when we're going to see the greatest intensity of this system over Okinawa and Amami, and that is still going to be the case as we go through the day on Saturday. So any plans you have on Saturday, take it out. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to stay indoors for that. Now, as we go throughout the day Sunday, the cloud should be on the decrease as it moves away and it gets closer toward the South Korean coastline. That's the next target for the system. Now, as the system pushes over, it is likely to weaken just a bit into a severe tropical storm. So it's likely to have an improvement over the conditions a little bit faster as it also takes off from the area. But target time, Saturday morning into Sunday morning is when the greatest intensity of the storm will take place. Now, I mentioned the waves. The waves are going to be of concern even for Friday night at 9 o'clock p.m. We're going to see wave heights as high as 3 meters or 10 feet along the eastern edges of these islands. So if you have any folks who are nearby the coastlines, you want to get closer inland because the system will bring even higher waves as the time progresses throughout the day Saturday. You can see here that closer toward the central portions of this typhoon, we're looking at wave heights as high as 5 meters. And so that's close to 16, 17 feet. So that's pretty high. And so if you're near the coastline, it can be very, very dangerous. So please make sure that you stay away from there as the system starts to come on shore. You may notice that the high wave advisory is listed there. We do have the advisories in place for Okinawa and Amami Islands for the high waves. It is likely going to become a warning as we go closer in time as the system gets closer, so you want to make sure that you watch out for this. So here's a look at the outlook as we go throughout the next 4 days. Increasing cloudiness on the day Friday, high of 32 or 90 degrees Fahrenheit as we go through the day Friday. By Saturday, again, rain, wind, everything that's associated with the typhoon is going to come on shore. And because the system is passing right overhead, even though the actual center of low pressure may not be actually going on the island, the system is wide enough to cover all the islands. As it crosses over, you're going to feel an impact from this. Highs will drop into the mid-80s Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Celsius for Saturday. By Sunday, as we progress through the day, as the system starts to pull away, we should start to see some clearing. The winds are still going to be around. The waves are still going to be an issue for Sunday. Then as we go into Monday, things should start calming down, resetting back to what is usually felt around Okinawa during a calmer weather period. Sunny skies, highs back to around 32 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And so just hang on as you go through the day Saturday. I know that you've probably heard this many times, so please make sure you secure your belongings that are located outside that can fly around. That includes trash cans, because as this system comes on shore, these things can start flying. We don't want to create damage that could have been totally preventable. Also, as we always request, please, if you're able to, and if you're safely able to do so, please share with us pictures and videos coming out of Okinawa or out of Amami Islands as we progress throughout the day Saturday to our Western Pacific Weather Facebook page. We have all sorts of tools like radar and satellite to give us an idea of what's happening, but the ground truth is really, really helpful for us to be able to tell the weather story as we progress on forward. And so we'll be grateful for you to be able to share that with us as we go throughout the weekend. And please do stay safe as this system comes overhead. For the latest, make sure you also check out our webpage at westernpacificweather.com. On behalf of the team, I'm meteorologist Jonathan Oh. Hope you have a good day wherever you are.